person next to you and say, God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, 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 we come together. In the name of love, we come together, 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 we come together. In the name of love. Now look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. Oh, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, from every walk of life, every walk of life, every creed and color, every creed and color. In kinship we unite, in honor of the God in each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, namaste, I bow to you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. Oh, we come together. 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 In the name of love, we come together. 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 In the name of love, we come together. We come together. We come together.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Unity Springfield. We're going to get our church started today with a familiar patriotic tune, God Bless America. Here we go. And words up there. Thank you, Gay and Delissa. Well, as a part of our connection to the greater unity movement, we connect and hold individual ministries in prayer through the light of this candle. And this week we hold all the ministries in the state of West Virginia. So let's think of the state of West Virginia, the mountain state. And we see everybody there being blessed with wholeness, abundance, and joy. And we expand our circle of prayer to encompass planet Earth our home. And we see everyone with that same blessing, a blessing of hope and optimism, a blessing of freedom and abundant joy. And for this we are grateful and give thanks. And so it is. Amen. And now I welcome Bill Shepard to the platform to share our announcements.
Good morning. And again, welcome to Unity. We're so glad you are here today, and we extend a special welcome to those of you visiting for the first time. On your way in today, you should have received a welcome packet, and we also have a gift for you, so please see one of our greeters after today's service. Unity is a worldwide spiritual movement. We are an inclusive community, and we welcome all people. Today is Birthday Sunday, so we invite those with July birthday to stand, and the congregation will sing the birthday song. And we invite you to join us for birthday cake in Margaret Kane Hall after the service. I have a few announcements to share with you this morning. Our potluck next Sunday, July 12th, will be an all-church picnic. So come enjoy the celebration. The church will provide grilled burgers, hot dogs, and drinks. Bring a guest, bring your family, and bring a favorite dish to share. We'll even have some games. If you're able to help with the grilling, please contact Carol Strict. Reiki treatments will be offered after the service in the Reiki room. Use the sign-up sheet located in the foyer to ask for any one of our Reiki practitioners wearing a large orange lanyard to receive a free 12 to 15-minute treatment. If you are number 1 and 2 on the sign-up sheet, go to the Reiki room after the service to begin your treatment. Other participants, please continue to enjoy fellowship in Margaret Kane Hall until you are called by one of the practitioners. The Sunday 9 o'clock spiritual service class is currently studying the book Discover the Power Within by Eric Butterworth. Get your copy and join us for the study in the Unity Classic. Everyone is invited to join us for our full Monday Peace Circle on Monday from 3 o'clock to 4. We will gather in the youth room and on Zoom to take a collective breath and a deep exhale of renewal, connecting with one another in loving kindness to bring peace to the world. Reverend Alden is facilitating a summer class based upon the Unity booklet, Spiritual Keys to Overcome Adversity. The class is on Wednesdays running through September 2nd from 1 to 2 at the church. Each class is based upon an individual topic, so come and go as you and your schedule permit. Booklets are available free of charge in the bookstore. A free will love offering will be received at the end of each class. Wednesday at 5:30, Karen Kelly will lead the gathering meditation via Zoom, creating a safe space for quiet, introspective meditation. Carol Strict is starting a centering prayer group on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. This will be a weekly in-person meditation meeting in the Reiki room. Centering prayer is a receptive method of silent prayer in which we experience God's presence within us. All are welcome to join in the flute circle with David Tell on Thursday, July 9th at 1 o'clock, held in the sanctuary. Beginners are encouraged to attend. You are invited to participate in, save the dates and plans to join us for a group trip to Unity Village in October. There are sign-up sheets in the foyer and Kane Hall. Unity's Youth and Family Ministry is collecting backpacks and school supplies again this year. Please bring your donations through zip to August 9th and drop them into the bin outside the youth room. Be sure to attend the Sunday service on August 9th for the blessing of the backpacks. Emails are sent out weekly that have information on current happenings and how to enjoy in events. To sign up for our emails, ask a greeter for a yellow card to fill out or visit our website to subscribe. Also, check out our website for up-to-date information at unityofspringfield.org. We would like to give special thanks to licensed Unity teacher Peggy Tell for guest speaking during last week's Sunday service. Creating our lives and our world. Creating our lives and our world through the thoughts and beliefs we hold in mind is a spiritual principle we practice at Unity of Springfield. And we also know these truths. There is only one presence and one power in my life, God, the source of all good. We envision spiritual awakening for all. We provide a positive environment for spiritual growth. Linda Cantor will now read today's daily word.
Linda Schneider, filling in for Linda Cantor, but still Linda. Our word for today is interdependence. And our affirmation is, I'm connected with all beings. We are one in God. At our best, members of the human family rely upon and support one another. We give and receive. We help and are helped. We comfort and are comforted. I remember this if at times I feel alone in the world. Even if I'm tempted to cope with a difficult situation of my own, I will accept an offer of help if it comes. Likewise, if I see someone struggling, I will offer to lighten the load. With each interaction, I deepen my awareness of the infinite goodness in all people. I also express my spiritual nature more fully and easily as I communicate, cooperate, and contribute to the good of others and open my heart to receive. We belong to one another, united in our divinity and interdependent in our humanity. And 1 Peter 3:8, finally, all of you have unity of spirit, sympathy, love for one another, a tender heart, and a humble mind. And let's say our affirmation together. I am connected with all beings. We are one in God. Before we hear today's meditation and message from Reverend Alden, he will perform some special music for us.
Let us be lovers who marry our fortunes together. I've got some real estate here in my bag, so we bought a pack of cigarettes at Mrs. Wagner Pie's and walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said as we boarded a Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now. It took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw. I've come to look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said, be careful, his bow tie is really a camera. Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one in my raincoat. We smoked the last one an hour ago. So I looked out at the scenery. She read her magazine, and the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. Empty and aching, and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. They've all come to look for America. They've all come to look for America. Thank you. Well, we have an opportunity now to let go and let God and let go as we enter a time of meditation and inner reflection. And let's begin this process by just relaxing wherever we happen to be, experiencing this moment, this time of inner contemplation. Relax, let go, and breathe in deeply the air around us, letting it fill our lungs, and as we exhale, we feel ourselves letting go of all that no longer serves us. Breathing in new life, new energy, new insight, and breathing out worries and concerns, fears and disappointments. For we are here now to be open, receptive, and responsive to the insight, to the energy, to the love and support that comes from the one source, the one life, that energy source that is within every person throughout the world. It is called by many names, and we here often refer to it as the Christ within, the anointing of God in all people. And we begin to feel it and sense it as an inner glow, as a warmth, as a shining light in our hearts. And when we can feel and sense a compassion, a spiritual regard for ourselves and others, we are in the flow of the Christ within. We are in what Jesus called the kingdom of God within. And it's just from this state of consciousness and awareness that we are guided and directed and inspired to move forward in ways that bless ourselves and everyone in our lives. For we understand to live life successfully not only involves our own personal success, but that of everyone. And when we succeed, when we move forward with confidence, when we feel that light of God expressing through us, well, we become an example for someone else to find that same inner confidence, that same inner connection in themselves. And in a way, that is what this place, this ministry, is all about. Yeah, we're here because we're seeking spiritual understanding, we're seeking spiritual food for our souls. We're also here to help and support one another. And so let us, for the next few moments, sit in the quiet and calm and peace of this place or wherever you're experiencing this time of meditation, and to feel and sense and embrace our spiritual nature, the Christ within us, as we consider our fellow spiritual beings around us. For a moment in the silence. And now, as we emerge from this time of calm, quiet, inner contemplation of the Christ within, we move forward into the rest of our day with an inner understanding, an inner confidence, an inner knowing of who we are and who everyone else is. And we are grateful for this insight, this realization that we are one in the Christ. And we give thanks in the name and through the power of the living Christ's presence within us all. And so it is. Amen. I'll get to her in a minute. But I want to thank everyone who's helping with the service here today, to Gay and Alyssa. There you are. Our music staff, to Bill and Linda S. for sharing the platform here today. And back in our tech booth, we've got a family affair between Danny and Donna, working back there, thank you. And Ruth and Carol, thank you for being our greeters today. And everyone who's involved in hospitality. And to Chris Farashon, our administrative director. Welcome to everyone who's watching today on YouTube and Facebook. It's come to my attention, there's some people in our church that really need some prayers right now. And so please hold in your hearts Jen Miller, our youth ed director, who is in need of some blessings. Also to David Tell, our flute person, send him a lot of blessings. And also to Shelley, who was going to be in our doing our PowerPoint today, so send them some extra love. Last week, I conducted my annual inspection of the administrative offices of Unity of Springfield, which are located in a Cincinnati suburb of Batavia, Ohio. And I wanted to report to you here that Chris Farashon, most of you know her, but not everyone does, or has met her, or maybe you've heard about her, I mention her a lot, is on the job. Yeah, that's her. Chris, if you're watching, there you are. Yeah. And so if you're looking to know who this is, I've put this photo on her office here and her contact information if you need to get something to her. So there's photographic proof of her on the job, in her office with the computer on and all that stuff. I also talked to her boss. This is Gypsy, who was sitting right across from when that other photo was taken. And just to prove that I was the photographer, here we are together in our office. We had a nice visit with her this past week. So anyway, she's very much enjoying her job here, wishes she could be here, but she needs to be there. And it's so great that since 2023, when she moved there, I think it was the middle of 2023, that things were arranged so that she continue to do her good work from afar. And it just requires somebody to be her hands, her eyes, her feet, her car, and all that stuff to handle a few little details here. And I'm so glad I'm able to do that. We're now entering into our summer series. You know, each summer I kind of come up with something new to kind of be a little different. And it came to me, hey, why not a spiritualities of musicals? And I had the hardest part narrowing down which ones to do. And I had input from other people when I started mentioning, this is what I was thinking. Boy, did I get a lot of suggestions. Oh God, you know. The number of suitable musicals, not all of them are, you know, as easily rendered into a Sunday message, but there are so many that have an underlying spiritual message. It's just really tough to get it all down. We could go on and on and on and on and on and on throughout the rest of the year, but we've got a couple of months and we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll do it again next summer and pick up with the idea. But for this Sunday, it was pretty much of a no-brainer which musical we should focus on. And I hope everybody had a really nice July 4th holiday yesterday, this being the Independence Day Sunday, so that's why we're doing this, and it being also the 250th anniversary of the United States independence. And one of the things that Donna and I did is we went downtown, there we are, downtown to the Lincoln Museum. It was free yesterday. The only thing that wasn't free was a $6 hot dog, but it was a pretty good hot dog, I have to admit. So, anyway, I also understand that the play 1776 is still playing one more presentation, one more performance this afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Hoagland. So, and you know, in talking with people about this play, I was amazed how many people connected to this church, part of this church, have been a part of this production. And I'm looking at Linda Schneider and Doug Raffa back there, and Don Schneider. I mean, oh, how cool. And I was on Facebook this morning and saw that one of my Facebook friends that I've never met, he's actually plays an ancient cello in some band. You know, I mean, he's into like medieval music or something. He put up a photo of himself playing John Adams in an old production, like a black and white shot. And I put that other slide of what we're doing. He goes, oh, I'd love to be there. I sent him a link to our Facebook page, so we'll see if he's watching right now. Gerald, here we go. You know, most people were introduced to this play, this movie, in 1972 when it came out in the theater. And I remember going down to movie theater in Waikiki, where I grew up in Honolulu, with my mother, because she wanted to see this. And my mother, I gotta tell you, loved this movie. I mean, she had a VHS of it, and played it all the time. I'd go to visit her, played it quite frankly. So I thought, hey, let's do it today. And what I want to do for those of you, I'm going to need some sound here, is to play the trailer of this movie that will help kind of begin to help us understand what this show is about. So here we go. We need sound.
Just as Tom here has written, though the shell may belong to Great Britain, the eagle inside belongs to us.
In the oldest colony in America. And may the British burn my land if I can't deliver to your hand a resolution for independence.
When a king becomes a tyrant, he thereby breaks the contract binding his subjects to him.
How so?
By taking away their rights.
Rights that came from him in the first place?
All except one. The right to be free comes from nature.
John, really? You talk as if independence were the rule. It's never been done before. No colony has ever broken from the parent stem in the history of the world.
Yeah, but Franklin, you make us sound treasonous.
Do I? Treason, eh? Treason is a charge invented by winners as an excuse for hanging the losers.
I can't say as I'm very fond of the United States of America as a name for a new country.
For it was high, little twixt my heart and never 'twill be.
The slavery clause has got to go.
Franklin, what are you saying?
It's a luxury we can't afford.
500,000 souls in chains. And Dr. Franklin calls it a luxury.
The issue here is independence.
Molasses to rum to slaves who sail the ships back to Boston, laden with gold, see it gleam.
It has been more than a year since Concord and Lexington. Damn it, man, we're at war. You hang to the rear on every issue so that if we should go under, you'll still remain afloat.
Are you calling me a coward?
Yes, coward.
Madman?
So you can see in this clip, this trailer, there are many elements to consider as a part of 1776, July 4th, Independence, Declaration of Independence. These include the loyalty of those to either what is America or to Britain, slavery, one of the huge issues, who's going to be the author of the Declaration, freedom, representation, and this play portrays this process as messy, kind of messy. And so we have this very enduring, engaging movie. And I got to tell you, the banter between the characters, between the colonies, is fascinating. The main character is John Adams from Boston, from Massachusetts, Benjamin Franklin, Pennsylvania, Thomas Jefferson, Virginia, John Hancock. Who doesn't know who John Hancock is? You know, the big signature. Abigail Adams, Martha Jefferson, and the guy who tears off the days on the calendar. That's the guy who doesn't really like the name United States of America. Now, portions of the dialogue and the lyrics were actually taken from letters and memoirs of the actual participants in this Second Continental Congress. Now, keep in mind, this play, this movie is very fictional in its portrayal of actual history. It doesn't perfectly represent historical facts. You got to remember, when you're creating a play, you're creating a screenplay, you're telling a story. You're actually not telling the story, you're showing the story through drama. If we just read the straight, unembellished history, it can be a little dry. You know, the history books, a little tedious, boring. Unless we look in the future and read about what American history was like in 2026. Anyway, I read a quote by a British film critic in 1972 when the film came out. His name was Alexander Walker of the Evening Standard, and he said, "It ought to be heavy going, and yet the surprising thing is I didn't find it so. The energy is infectious." He also stated, "Since it was written into the record, 1776 could hardly ignore the moment when the reference to the slave trade was shamefully but conveniently struck out of the Declaration of Independence in order to carry the vote." From a British critic. So, we have this movie. How many people have seen it? If you haven't seen it, go to Unity of Springfield's Facebook page, and you'll find the link to the YouTube of the movie. Watch it when you got some time. It's really a fun movie. Now, there's a tendency, I think, for us today 250 years downstream, to mythologize about the founding fathers of the United States, to kind of put them up, way up on a pedestal, almost as if they are demigods. We should venerate all these people. But they were human beings. They had their foibles. They had their quirks, their weaknesses. They were human. And what this play, this movie, helps us to do is to really see them as human beings. Not really that different than ourselves, but placed in a very unique place in history. And so I'm going to share a couple of clips. And time prohibits showing all the cool ones. We just don't have enough time, and we got 20 minutes left. So we'll look at some. And the one I want to start off with is called But Mr. Adams.
All right, gentlemen, let's get on with it. Which of us will write our Declaration of Independence?
A little more volume.
Mr. Adams, I say you should write it. To your legal mind and brilliance we defer.
Is that so? Well, if I'm the one to do it, they'll run their quill pens through it. I'm obnoxious and disliked, you know that, sir.
Yes, I know.
But I say you should write it. Franklin, yes, you.
Hell no.
Yes, you, Dr. Franklin. You. But.
Mr. Adams, but Mr. Adams, the things I write are only light extemporanea. I won't put politics on paper, it's a mania. So I refuse to use the pen in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, refuse to use the pen.
Mr. Sherman, I say you should write it. You are never controversial, as it were.
That is true.
Whereas if I'm the one to do it, they'll run their quill pens through it. I'm obnoxious and disliked, you know that, sir.
Yes, I do.
So I say you should write it. Roger, yes, you.
Good heavens, no.
Yes, you, Roger Sherman. You.
But. Mr. Adams, but Mr. Adams, I cannot write with any style or proper etiquette. I don't know a participle from a predicate. I am just a simple cobbler from Connecticut. Connecticut, a simple cobbler, me.
Mr. Livingston, maybe you should write it. You have many friends and you're a diplomat.
Oh, that word.
Whereas if I'm the one to do it, they'll run their quill pens through it.
He's obnoxious and disliked. Did you know that?
I hadn't heard.
So I say you should write it. Robert, yes, you.
Not me, Johnny.
Yes, you, Robert Livingston. You.
Mr. Adams, dear Mr. Adams, I've been presented with a new son by the noble stork, so I am going home to celebrate and pop a cork with all the Livingstons together back in old New York. New York, New York, Livingston's going to pop a cork.
So what we have here is the subcommittee assigned to write the Declaration of Independence. And nobody wants to do it. And so it falls to the youngest member of the subcommittee that you didn't hear from in here, Thomas Jefferson. And he deals with a lot of writer's block when it comes to putting this together. He's missing his wife back in Virginia. And on top of that, the weather in Philadelphia has been kind of like what the weather has been like in Springfield the last few days. So that might have been affecting his brain. But eventually, he writes the first draft. And here's a discussion of the first draft.
It's a masterpiece, I say. They will cheer every word, every letter.
I wish I felt that way.
I believe I can put it better. Now then, attend, as friend to friend, our declaration committee. For us I see immortality in Philadelphia City. A farmer, a lawyer, and a sage. A bit gouty in the leg. You know, it's quite bizarre to think that here we are, playing midwives to an egg.
Egg? What egg?
America, the birth of a new nation.
If only we could be sure of what kind of a bird it's going to be.
Tom has a point. What sort of bird shall we choose as the symbol of our new America?
The eagle.
The dove. The turkey.
The eagle.
The dove.
The eagle.
The eagle. The turkey.
The eagle is a majestic bird.
The eagle is a scavenger, a thief, and a coward. A symbol of over 10 centuries of European mischief.
The turkey.
The turkey is a truly noble bird. Native American, source of sustenance of our original settlers. An incredibly brave fellow who will not flinch at attacking a regiment of Englishmen, single-handedly. Therefore, the national bird of America is going to be...
The eagle.
The eagle.
We're waiting for the chirp, chirp, chirp of an eaglet being born. Waiting for the chirp, chirp, chirp on this humid Monday morning in this congressional incubator.
God knows the temperature's hot enough to hatch a stone, let alone an egg.
We're waiting for the scratch, scratch, scratch of that tiny little fellow. Waiting for the egg to hatch on this humid Monday morning in this congressional incubator. God knows the temperature's hot enough to hatch a stone,
But will it hatch an egg?
the declaration will be a triumph. I tell you, a triumph. If I was ever sure of anything, I'm sure of that. A triumph. And if it isn't, we've still got 4 days left to think of something else. The eagle's going to crack the shell of the egg that England laid. Yes, so we can tell on this humid Monday morning in this congressional incubator.
And just as Tom here has written, though the shell may belong to Great Britain, the eagle inside belongs to us.
And just as Tom here has written, we say to hell with Great Britain, the eagle inside belongs to us.
So our country, the United States of America, came from an egg. We're a bird. We're an eagle, a dove, and a turkey all in one. We're one of the most diverse countries on the planet. Not the only one, but we're definitely in the top 5. And it makes sense when you consider how the United States has been populated for the last 250 years and even before. You run a DNA check on anybody sitting here today, you're going to find there's nobody here from one single heritage, one single ancestry block. I'm going to give you an example, not from anybody here, but somebody I work with in Florida. This is Val. Val was my administrative assistant at the Unity of Bonita Springs, Florida. And we would sit in that office there on the left talking about everything in the world, including our little Ancestry.com DNA, reports. And I would show her mine, and she would show me hers, and discuss our diversity. And she always won. Because she's English, Spanish, Italian, Sephardic Jew, and Taino. And if you don't know what that is, that's Puerto Rican before the Spanish came. If anybody thinks that the United States is a homogeneous cultural country, they're living in a cave of their own imagination. This country has never been pure anything. Who first claimed Manhattan Island? We'll start with the indigenous people who were already living there. But who came next? It wasn't them. It was the Dutch. And after the Dutch, the English. And today, New York City is one of the most diverse cities in the United States. Just to interpret that box down there, 37% white, 29% Hispanic, 23% black, 14% Asian, 0.6% Native, and 0.1% Pacific Islander, and 8.9% mixed. Now, if you've ever done the census before, these are the categories. And I was a census worker in 2010, so I remember all those. Huh? A more specific breakdown of New York City shows it is a city populated by the entire world. Very diverse. We're not pure anything in the United States. We're mutts. That's a mutt. That's a mutt named, why am I blanking on my daughter's dog's name? Scully. That's Scully. So we need to embrace our muttism in this country, our diversity, and learn to embrace our American identity as mutts. By the way, Scully is part husky, part pit bull, and a bunch of other stuff. She actually had a DNA done on her dog. So we need to embrace our diversity and at the same time, simultaneously, embrace our common mutual spiritual identity. That's what America is really about, and it goes right back to our basic unity teachings. Our essence is of God, therefore we are inherently good. Now this principle encompasses everybody. This principle includes everybody. This principle embraces everybody. This principle identifies everybody. And who are we? Who are we at our core? We are of Spirit. We are of God. We are divine, radiant, glowing. Who are we? We are inherently good. Inherently is defined by the dictionary, Merriam-Webster, as an adverb that describes something existing as a natural, essential, or inseparable part of a subject. It signifies a fundamental built-in quality that cannot be separated from the thing itself, meaning it is true by its very nature. We're inherently good. We're of God. And if you need a little Bible to go along with it, here we go. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female. He created them. So we all showed up on this planet with built-in goodness and free will. But that's another creation story. I want to finish with one more clip. It's not from the show 1776, but it's relevant to today. And a little bit about it. This is a song by the group Chicago, played by a different band. And where it's being played is on July 4th, 2018, in all places, Moscow, Russia, at the American Embassy with a Russian cover band, and at the keyboard, the ambassador from the United States to Russia, John Huntsman, and Nobel Peace Prize and Golden Voice of Harlem, Catherine Russell. U.S. Ambassador on keyboards, singer from Harlem, backing up. The reason I played this, it's almost done, huh? There we go. I want the world to be more like this. And yet we can't go back to 2018. Things were different. But I'd like to see more interdependence, like our daily word talked about, between cultures, countries, musicians, the interconnection, the playing together. That's what freedom and independence is all about. That's what I think, anyway. So. By the way, if you want to see that band, they're playing on October the 1st up in Champaign. So talk to me about it. I'll send you a link. So we're going to move on to a song called I Am Free, I Am Unlimited. It's number 14 in the Blue Book. Here comes the Blue Book. Oh, good. Nice.
I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy, vim of God. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy, vim of God. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am.
All right. Thank you, Gain. Alyssa, we had a quick song change there, but it's still number 14. All right. Let's move on to the receiving of our... No, we'll sing another time. We'll sing another time. Okay. So we... You guys are just trying to mess me up. Anyway. So we have an opportunity right now to support our ministry, Unity of Springfield. If you came here today with a donation, we have glass bowls at the front and rear of the sanctuary to receive your gift. You can also donate electronically through our website by going to unityofspringfieldil.org and going to the donate link. If you're watching online, there should be a link showing up on your screen. And you can text to give just on your phone at 217-335-4121. Or mail us a check at 417 East Cordelia, Springfield 62703. And now let us join together in praying and affirming our offering blessing together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful. Amen. And now let us join together in praying the prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And now let us rise, form a circle as we sing, Let There Be Peace on Earth.